Hey guys, DarthNasere here again for another DarthNasere's Random Corner. I think that's what I named it. Well, I think this one is number 4, so yeah, I don't do these often. But, so yeah, it's been pretty hot down here in South Carolina. Really rainy though. It's kind of getting annoying. It's way too humid because of this rain. I mean, from where I work, I'll stand at the window. I'll look when I have a chance. Stand at the window. I'll look outside. And all I can see is the storm just coming closer, and then I see it out the other window just going away. It's lovely. Then, when you're trying to listen to a drive-through, some sort of drive-through mic, all you hear is the thunder and rain. Now, here's something I figured out. Well, if any of you have ever heard of the Dane Cook Vicious Circle, or have ever seen it, this was years ago on Comedy Central. The Burger King video is actually somewhere online. You can look for it. There's multiple versions. Well, let's just say that's my life when it comes to the drive-thru. Because sometimes people will scream. The other times people will talk so quiet it's very difficult to understand what they're saying. I prefer the yelling, because then I can hear, and then it's easy. Yet sometimes it's very confusing. Like, some customers will order one thing and then yell and say they ordered another. But that's just life when it comes to a drive-thru. Oh well. Well, there's a bunch of other movies that came out I got to see. I got to see Superman, Star Trek, Monsters, Inc., all of which I loved. Well, Star Trek not as much. But Superman, I loved it. The ending really shocked me, but I still loved it. So anybody who goes to see the movie or rents it, I say do not expect the Superman you know and love. It's totally different, and it's interesting, very interesting. But it's way different, and anybody who disses Amy Adams as Lois Lane, okay, she did a decent job, okay? I understand she's not a brunette. I understand that. But, I mean, come on. It's hard to fill those shoes. I mean, it doesn't matter who it is. It's tough to be Lois Lane. Half the time she's just the damsel in distress, or Nostalgia Critic puts it a dumbass in distress. But yeah, so that movie was really good. Star Trek was pretty good. My sister really likes the BBC Sherlock TV show. Well, Sherlock actually is Khan in the Star Trek movie. So it was pretty interesting. Also the fact that Leonard Nimoy, of course, has to have some sort of cameo in it. It's like, then you have like Zachary Quinn Spock going, this guy Khan, what do we do? And so then Nimoy goes, well, he's a bad guy. So there. Yay. And the Monsters, Inc. movie was really good. I just like watching how it just kind of flows up. It's the ending I just love, because it actually shows how they just kind of make their way to becoming what they are, the original movie. So it's just really cool watching that. Trying to make sure I don't spoil anything. That's why I'm being very, yeah, you can probably tell. But yeah, see how random I am? But yeah, so all those movies were really, really good. Oh, I got to see World War Z too. That was interesting. Not as good as I had hoped, but it was interesting. I liked how the zombies moved around. That was pretty cool. And the fact that if you made any noise, they'd somehow hear it, and they would go after the noise. And yet there was those few people who were immune to it, and you could tell. But I'm not going to say the reason why, because that would spoil things. And I know people hate spoilers. So yeah. So, another thing is recently I joined the Reasonable Rangers, go Vic, and I'm loving it there. Everyone's really nice on the forum and really nice in the chat site, and they're just really great people, and it's just so much fun to read about my favorite voice actor. I'm kind of annoyed that the True Blood cast and Vic all were at the San Diego Comic-Con, and I couldn't go. Not fair. But yeah, so very interesting. So school starts up soon, and so I'm going to be dead, more or less, because go to school in the morning, work in the evening. School in the morning, work in the evening. No rest at all. So I'm gonna have to study all night, go to school and work all day. It's gonna be hectic, and I'm gonna be dead. I'm sure it's gonna be a random rambling corner of me just going, oh hi. But yeah, so hey, leave in the comments about like different things like school and stuff like that, and like how you have to deal with all that, or if you here, how about tell me if you stay at school or do you drive to school? I commute to school because it's a lot cheaper. That in school's like 40 minutes away, so that makes things easier. But it's a lot cheaper for me to do that because it's so expensive. So expensive. But yeah, I think that's enough random rambling for today. Thank you all for watching, and join the dark side, because yeah, we're awesome. Alright? Live long and prosper, and may the force be with you.